Ladies and gentlemen, it's truly an honor. It's an amazing atmosphere to see amazing people gathered here. So, first of all, through Keswan, Ma'am Saraswati, and through Ramkumar Shankar on the stage, and all the lovely gentlemen, ladies who have gathered here today, especially the CG of Korea, the Thai Consul, CG of Malaysia, the Economics Affairs Officer from the French Embassy, and all the lovely friends from other consuls, and friends, family, and all those who cherish Chennai and Tamil Nadu. Good to be here. So I guess by now you would have understood that I would like to keep it brief and straight from the heart. I don't speak from papers. I generally try to keep my interactions personal with whoever I talk to. And my stage is, whenever I take a stage, I try and keep it brief. And I would rather listen to you than let you listen to me. So this is what this government has been known to do. So first of all, let me congratulate MCCI for this amazing journey. 187 years is no joke. 187 years of being together. Everybody who's married knows that. So, and especially in tough times, in times that we've seen in Tamil Nadu, in India, to be there with the white man and then come over and take the stage. You would have seen that picture when all the Westerners, the Britishers were here, and and we have our issues with them. But in today's united world, in a world which is shared, which now everybody believes everybody is equal, in a world where we all share and we all believe common goals of humanity, and how humanity alone can triumph, and how love alone can ensure humanity sees a better future. In this world, that such pictures they totally seem out of place. But today, this stage run by our own people who made Tamil Nadu what it is today. That for me in itself is special, and what's even more special is to see so many women here take their position, which they so truly deserve. So that, my friends, is what makes this occasion truly special. First of all, let me congratulate the MCC on this amazing journey on behalf of the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and on behalf of the Industries Department. Your service to Tamil Nadu and India will be cherished forever. I do know that there are a lot of amazing things that the MCC has, the Madras Chamber has given to Tamil Nadu. We've seen two of that already. We've seen this amazing push that you gave in 1868 rather, for the port, and we saw the port start its work. I mean, not its works, but the works began in 1875, I'm told. So that's amazing. You gave us the port, and the chamber also pushed for the south. That's an amazing thing too. But today on the way here, I got stuck in traffic. Give a push for VTOLs now. So I think vertical takeoff landing machines are what we need, and I think that's where we are heading to. And I think it will also add augur well for the industry scenario that we have here in Chennai. We are leaders in many sectors. You do know that when through Ananth Ramakrishnan began his journey here, or probably when through Murugappa Chettiar adorned the chair as the first chairman, he wouldn't have seen this journey would have taken Chennai this long and to this place where it is today. Through Keswan said it, we are number 2 in India. That's what everybody says, but I personally don't think that is so, and everybody who knows numbers know that all the numbers go to the HQ. So that's why Maharashtra or any other place, Noida, is bigger than Chennai or Tamil Nadu. We are number 1 economically, and we are number 1 in whatever way you look at. But as I said, there's numbers which you really have to look at. Then we are number one in automobile without a doubt. Nobody will counter us on that. We are number one in electronics, as Mr. Keswan also said. We did 5.37 billion last year, and we are definitely going to go way above that number this year also, thanks to good friends that all those who are buying Apple mobiles and other interesting stuff all over the world. And for us to get there, get there into that niche segment of high-level, higher-end manufacturing, electronics manufacturing, the journey didn't start. This started a few years back. It started when all the good people, probably way back in Coimbatore or in places where the industrious people sat down in a garage and started their first manufacturing. So this is not about just one government or just one set of people who made this happen. This is about the people of Tamil Nadu who came together, their industrious nature, their amazing passion towards work, right? Whatever Tamil Nadu does, whoever in Tamil Nadu works together and they come up with something and they're so passionate about their work. And I think that is our biggest strength today, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what is pushing Tamil Nadu ever so higher. So right now we are number one in auto, I said, in electronics, I said, and automatically when you're number one in automobiles and electronics, you're automatically the number one in EV. We are the number one in EV already. The numbers show that 68% of all the EV two-wheelers that are sold in India are manufactured right here in Tamil Nadu. So we are there already. But we don't rest on our laurels. We would definitely want to push ourselves. We are traditionally number one in textiles. The cotton is not helping us anymore. We want to move away from that. And I've been asking my friends in Tirupur to help us do that. This shift has to happen. Mr. Keswan also gave me a list of his advices here. I'm going to get that in a short while. But I just want to say, we don't want to just rest on our laurels and just say that, okay, we are number one, we're going to stay there now. No, the competition is huge. Today, it's a world filled with competition. Everybody is competing with other countries. Other states are competing with us, some of them not very fairly. I wouldn't want to go into that, but I see a lot of nice smiling faces, so you know who I'm talking about. So, so I keep saying this everywhere I go. Tamil Nadu is a state with we have our own prowess. I have our own strengths, and we know what our strengths are, and we play to our strengths, right? And we are not desperate. We are not a desperate state, and we don't intend to lose out on our capabilities anytime soon. We want to work on this, and we're going to push ourselves to do more. And that's why you see amazing schemes from the Chief Minister, like the non-Mudavan scheme, and then what other schemes that our Keswan sir also said. Makkale Thedu Martham is another groundbreaking scheme where people are gone. I mean, doctors and nurses go to the houses of rural women who are like alone at home, nobody to care for, but the government goes there, they checks for NCDs. So these are all amazing stuff amazing things that this government is doing, and these are all small things which will also help us in making sure that our labor force is intact. You do know that Tamil Nadu has another amazing jewel on its crown. 50%, almost 50% of all the women working in India, almost 50% all the women working in India, all the women working in India are from Tamil Nadu. That is amazing. That is something which is not going to, that record is not going to be broken very soon. So that's another amazing thing. And if things like what the MCC is doing, like the Women Directors Forum that you're doing is pushed even further, then we'll probably see equal amount of women sitting in these chairs also. So that's an amazing future that I do see happening only in Tamil Nadu and nowhere else, because we are built that way. Equity is part of our everyday talk on the family's dinner table. So that is something which we are all extremely proud about. So as I said, there are challenges coming ahead. We do want to address that, and we recognize challenges, right? What we do is we do not say that, okay, we've already reached there, we're going to probably get all the investors queuing in, which they are. The first port of call in India is right now Tamil Nadu. Everybody who's coming in is coming in to Tamil Nadu first. We are not saying no, but we are saying maybe later to few, because of the fact that we do want to make sure the incentives that we give out are sensible. We don't want to give 80% of all the capital to somebody and let them name it as their own company, like some other states are doing right now. I don't think 50% plus 30% is sensible. You know what I'm talking about. So these are all things that as responsible admins, as responsible administrators sitting at the secretariat, as responsible elected representatives, we take on a daily basis. These are calls that need to be taken right now. We are taking it rightly, and we should say that we are getting some amazing help from all our friends at the other embassies. The Korean representative from the Korean embassy is here. The Japanese community, they are extremely helpful too. The Taiwanese are coming in big numbers. We are extremely happy about that, because that's going to someday soon realize let me realize my pet dream of getting in some fabs into Tamil Nadu. So that's something which we really want to see. But at what cost is something which we really have to think about. So that is something that's been playing on our mind. And yes, there is disruptive tech coming up. Gen AI is already here. We don't know how many jobs it's going to mess up and how many jobs we need to recreate. We are working on that. Mr. Kesman also said that we should look into 3D printing. You said 3D printing, nanotech. Let me tell you something. He's advised that the government should look into that. But sir, we are already into that. We are already doing that at our ITIs. Has anybody stepped foot? I mean, have you set foot into any of the new ITIs now? I think you guys should. I think you guys should take that effort and walk into some of these new ITIs. You'll see EV vehicles there. You'll see battery tech. You'll see 3D printing tech. You'll look at amazing new tech. These are things that our own kids are learning in ITIs in Chennai. This is ITIs in Tamil Nadu. This is possible. This is possible, yes. Then we should thank the Tatas for this too. They gave us about 2,500 crores on this just to do this own thing. It's an amazing site. I think some of you should go and have a look at it. It'll give you the feel of how prepared this government is, how prepared Tamil Nadu in itself is to make sure that our next gen gets the right kind of inputs, from the industry. Because the industry and the academia are all in sync now, more than ever. But we really want to push this to the next level. And what is that? That is automatically R&D. This is where we want to head now. And I would like to place this on the record here. I would love to have all the help that we can get to make sure that we get this state grows into the R&D hub of India, if not for Asia itself. This should be, ladies and gentlemen, our prime aim going forward. R&D is key. We should look at innovation. We should look at becoming an innovation-oriented ecosystem, the best possible in India, and that's where we're heading. We are looking at amazing center of excellences with premier companies. Toyota and other big companies are also, even a few days back when the Foxconn CEO had come here, he'd visited the IIT Madras. So we want to leverage that too, and the government is also extremely keen in bringing in R&D universities at the earliest. So these are things that we're looking at. Climate change is something which I personally have a finger on too. This government has one of the best green fingers, I must say. Our Chief Minister is extremely keen on mitigating climate change. The first thing that he goes out and does when his father also for his birthday was plant a tree. So, and right now this government has taken up a huge challenge. We want to bring up our green cover from 23.67 to 33%. That's 1/3 of the state's geographical cover must be greened in the next 10 years. And he's already started. We're doing another crore and a half this year, and we're doing another crore and a half, 2 crores next year. So these are all numbers which are mind-boggling. And we're going to green about 11,500 square kilometers of Tamil Nadu. Can you believe that? This is much bigger than few countries. So this is where this state government is headed, and I'm just trying to tell you that yes, we hear you, and I think as a state, I think that is key. I think that is key for us to grow together. All I'm saying is, yes, we hear you, right? We hear the industry, we hear the people, we hear the voices of the young people who are educated, who are already brimming to, who are all so eager to do their own thing, get up on their own 2 feet and build their own, probably their own next big unicorn. So these are all things that we want to build on. That's exactly why we want to take Madras, IIT Madras out into other places in Tamil Nadu also. We want to build this whole entire research ecosystem, and that is something which I think is going to happen very, very soon. So finally, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that whatever MCC has been doing, I had this look at this coffee table book also. It's like amazing journey, the flashback into the ester years of the growth of Tamil Nadu. But there's lots more to be done. There's lots more to be done. And to begin doing that, we'll need, the Chief Minister will need all your support. And this year, the next year, we're going to have the global investors meet. This is going to be a huge stepping stone for Tamil Nadu and India as well. I don't know why everybody thinks Tamil Nadu is just a state and it's going to grow as a state. If Tamil Nadu grows, India booms. So that's something which the union should also understand. Some of you must have friends there. I think you should also tell them that it's not the Tamil Nadu growth story. It's the growth story of India that we're going to chisel. And I think if Tamil Nadu wins, India wins bigger. If Tamil Nadu wins, the entire nation grows. And this, ladies and gentlemen, should be your push too. So that's exactly why we want to celebrate all you beautiful people who built Tamil Nadu. It's not just the politicians, it's not just the policy, it's the industry. It's the industrious people who've lost money, who've gone through pain, who've done everything in life, who've just beaten down, but still gotten up, and they've did their own thing, and they've made this industry, made Tamil Nadu the most industrialized state in India. 39,000 factories, ladies and gentlemen, that's no joke. 39,000 factories means millions of toiling hands and feet, and all these investors, all these industrialists who built that out of own sweat, blood and tears. So I think we need to celebrate them. So that's exactly why the government of Tamil Nadu is going to bring in something called the Titans of TN. We're going to celebrate titans of TN who built TN out of their own hands. So in this effort, I would like to take the help of MCCA and probably the RCI and the FICCI too. So we will probably form a committee to announce who are the titans of TN 2023 in a very rombo sikrama solliduvom. That is one, and I would like to ask for your help in these few sectors that we're going to focus on. AVGC, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the next big thing for kids, for work, for jobs. I think GCC, we are overdone it already, or probably I should say we lost the bus over the past 10, 12 years. I'll tell you why. Because the growth of Bangalore and Telangana's Hyderabad it was so rapid in these past 10 years that catching up is going to be difficult. My beloved Anna, PTR Anna, also spoke on those lines some time back. But I'm sure, I have a slightly different opinion about that. I'm going to make sure that I prove them wrong. We're going to make sure that we boom back into the GCC segment also very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see us get back, clawing back into that sector also. But that said, AVGC is something which Tamil Nadu already has an inherent strength. Our boys are some of the best. They do all the CG work for Disney and the top companies in the world. But we still haven't leveraged that. So there's going to be the good AUGC policy which is going to work along those lines. And tax is something which Mr. Keswan also said. I also spoke to the good people in Tirupur some time back, and I asked them to get that shift going, because tech tax is something, as he said, we are already pretty good in auto and agri and a lot of other fields. So on these textiles which are oriented towards these industries could be a good shift, and I think Tirupur will definitely gain out of that, and any amount of damage that happens in Europe will not help that, will not affect Tirupur anymore if we have our own homegrown industries. So I think that is something which we want to do, and we also want you to concentrate on labs, testing, R&D. That is something I keep reiterating everywhere. That is something which we want to do, which we are very, very keen on. We are the advanced manufacturing hub, and we want to make that even more stronger. Our presence in aerospace is something which I'm really not very comfortable with. We had some amazing pushes on that from the government, but the industry still hasn't picked it up. I don't know why. I see some gap coming there. I've already had a discussion with TITCO, which is leading the segment. I would definitely love to hear more from you if you have anything on the aerospace segment too. And it did say semicon and fab is something which I'm personally going after too. And as I said, EV battery manufacturing is something which we want to do on our own. This is something which can be homegrown here, probably here, right here at the IIT Madras. So finally, everybody's been talking about it, green energy, and then we go into green hydrogen. So green hydrogen is something which we are pushing heavily for, but at what cost? Again, I ask, because you do know that it's going to be useful for us. It will probably be much more useful in other foreign countries, for the Western countries. They'll probably want to buy it, but at our cost, at our green cost is something which not too comfortable with. But yes, we are pushing for it because the investments are huge, and the job opportunities are huge too. We are concentrating on high value jobs, ladies and gentlemen. So that's something which we want to go. I think the next 10 years is going to be the best growth period for Tamil Nadu. We are an aging population. I know half of you, I mean most of you know that. We are an aging population. We will taper down very, very soon. So we have to keep that in mind too. Looking at the geriatric population which will come up probably in the 20-30 years from now. That is something which worries us a bit. We did very well with family planning. Within, I think the planning that happens in the union now is worrying us again, because that planning will probably cut into our members with the parliament seats that we have. So these are all things that we are all dabbling with. But I think fuel cells and hydrogen is something which all of you should also work on. So finally, I would like to keep my. I'll just add a few words on what Mr. Kesavan also added here. I think I've covered almost all that he. Yeah. Yeah, he had to. You had to talk about agri, right? I mean, you. So yeah, agri is also very close to my heart, ladies and gentlemen, because I come from the Delta. I'm a 3-time MLA from Mannargudi. I know how most of you know Mannargudi, but not because of me. I'd like to reverse that now. I'd like to make sure it's about me or my leader from now on. But I'm happy as long as you know Mannargudi. I'm happy. So you'll probably know this for all the right reasons from now on. So yeah, I do want to add two more things which Mr. Kesavan pulled up. That is the COE. I've already told you that we were doing something with IIT Madras, and then the air connectivity. Where we go, the first time I went out with the CM, it was to Singapore and Japan. In both of these areas, connectivity was pulled up by all the diaspora and the industry there. Singapore wanted connectivity to Madurai, and the CM came back and shot out a letter immediately to the minister, and I think the union will definitely help us get that very, very soon. And then there's this connectivity to Japan. Japan, you know, there's a huge community here. As I said, the huge Korean community, the huge Japanese community, another big Taiwanese community build-up is happening. But we do not have a direct connectivity to Japan, Tokyo. But we did. I think we had one just before COVID, and then COVID happened and that dropped. So ANA is we've requested ANA to come up with that again. And direct flights to the US, yes, that's also on the cards. And beyond that, air connectivity itself, I can just say that the number of airports in Tamil Nadu are only going to increase. So I can only say that, and most of you have had requests for particular airports. Some of it are very positively shaping up, and I think we'll very soon have one of the long pending requests fulfilled. So finally, as he also said, climate change is something which every one of us should be worried about, and this government is also taking good care of it. That's exactly why we've started protecting all our best possible sites. Tamil Nadu has the highest number of Ramsar sites in India announced over the past 2 years, and we have a wetland mission. We have, and Supriya comes up with a lot of missions every now and then, and we're all happy that she's been doing that. We have a slender loris sanctuary, we had a dugong sanctuary, and we're trying to protect every bit of our land and fauna. So ladies and gentlemen, that's I think I've taken long enough. If there is anything specific that I need to answer, no, thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, it's truly an honor to be here to share this dais and share this wonderful space with all of you brilliant minds. I'm new to this job. The Chief Minister just gave me this பொறுப்பு that we want to talk. And by the way, தமிழில் பேசும்போது தான் அது வேறு ஞாபகம் வருது. தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்து வந்து எல்லாருமே பாடணும், அது வந்து ப்ளே பண்ணக்கூடாது. That was the idea of the government. The government said, தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்தை நம்ம ஊரில் நம்மளே பாராட்டி அப்புறம் எப்படி அது? ஆகையால் அடுத்த முறை நீங்கள் எல்லோரும் தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்தை இணைந்து பாட வேண்டும் என்ற அந்த கோரிக்கையும் இங்கே வைக்க விரும்புகிறேன். I started singing, and I was actually searching for a few lips who were like also at least mimicking, but I found a few. That's heartening. But I think we should be proud about our own culture. I think, you know, our own thing. It is Tamil Thai Vaazhuthu. நம்ம பாட்டை நம்ம பாடாமல் எப்படி? இனிமேல் அதையும் நீங்கள் செய்ய வேண்டும் என்ற அந்த கோரிக்கையை இங்கே வைத்து இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டது எனக்கு உண்மையாகவே மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு மன நிறைவையும் ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய உற்சாகத்தையும் வழங்கி இருக்கிறது. எதிர்வரும் காலங்களில் உங்களுடன் நேரில் சந்தித்து one-on-one interactions is what as I said, I like, and I would definitely want to stay reachable. I'm reachable at a moment's notice via Mr. Kesman or all the friends at CII, maybe Shankar or any of the FICCI people, probably Velu. So the industry is connected and industry is doing well. I should thank you again for all the wonderful job that you've already done, and I must tell you that I'm going to ask for more very, very soon. I'm sure you'll all help me very, very happily. And Global Investors Meet, we're going to launch this on the 10th of this month, that's on Thursday. So this is a personal invite to all of you. Please do join us. We're going to launch it at the Leela on the 10th. It's going to be a very small event, but it's just a logo launch and a Kickstarter for the entire journey towards the Global Investors Meet. The Honorable Chief Minister will announce the dates on that day. It's probably going to be on the first week or the early part of the second week of January. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you at the Global Investors Meet. Thanks for having me here. Good day. Cheers.